Oh, geez, and I forgot to do all this. I'm just so already captivated by the game. Game capture. Boom. There we go. Greetings, everyone. BJ Weiler back with you for day 63 of 100 Days Gaming, September 24th, 2019. A very special 100 Days of Gaming day here. Day 63. We get to debut Planet Zoo. That's right, debuting Planet Zoo, the deluxe edition beta event has started today, started 4 hours ago. The game was available to download. Of course, I had to work, but we are here now. I was actually able to download it from work. Got to love the Steam app on the phone, man. I was able to download it while I was at work. That way we can come on, get it popping, get it rocking. Day 63. Planet Zoo. Yeah, baby. Going to be released November. I know it's like the Monday or Tuesday right after the marathon. So like November 4th or 5th. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to play Planet Zoo for our marathon. But we can play it for 100 Days of Gaming. We're going to be streaming it on our BJ Weiler channel all week this week. Everything's getting replaced. All our usual games are just going to be replaced. It's going to be all about Planet Zoo. This is the week of the Zoo, the Planet Zoo, by Frontier Games, makers, of course, of Planet Coaster as well. So, Planet Coaster, awesome game. This one bound to be equally as awesome as well. But, yeah. A little bit more about what we're doing here for Extra Life 100 Days of Gaming. What we do for 100 Days of Gaming, we play 100 different games. We stream for at least 1 hour every single day for 100 consecutive days. That's right, 100 consecutive days, 100 consecutive streams, 100 different games for at least 1 hour. This all leads up to our 25 plus hour gaming marathon, which will begin on Friday, November 1st, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Once we start, we're going for at least 25 hours, maybe even more, depending on how many games and how long my daughter also wants to join us for streaming that day, that weekend as well, really. But at the end of the day, everything we do here for Extra Life, all our Extra Life fundraising efforts right here, this channel Real Millennium Group on Twitch, is dedicated to our Extra Life fundraising efforts and fundraising streams, our fundraising gameplay. It all 100% benefits the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Every single penny that is donated for our Extra Life efforts goes to the hospital, goes to helping sick kids get better, goes to helping make their lives better, and ultimately goes to saving their lives as well. We've got $200 in of our initial step goal of $250. The ultimate goal is $1,000 this year. You can donate safely, securely, and anonymously if you so desire. Just click that big old Extra Life banner down below the live stream window. That will take you to our participant page. You can also check the video description. We will have a link to our participant page in the video description. Click on that again, take you to the page where you can check out a little bit about our Extra Life efforts. You can even watch the stream right from that page. You can make that donation, and you can find out what you can earn for making donations in 2019. We're giving away some Real Millennium Group and RMG Gaming merchandise based on how much you donate in 2019, your total amount that you donate, whether it's one lump sum donation or if you make several donations throughout the year. Whatever it is, you will be able to earn some stuff, and you can find all about that right on our participant page. So be sure to check the video description or down below the live stream window for all that fun and wonderful stuff. Oh, come on, Twitch. Stop being twitchy, Twitch. Let's go, Twitch. Don't be twitchy, Twitch. But yes, let's get cracking here. Let's get cracking. We don't have... Welcome to Planet Capitalism. Yes, indeed. Hey, Kat, how's it going? Going. One thing I wanted to do too, I keep forgetting to do. Is I want to add in. So what I wanted to do was add in this, but change this stuff around here. Boop 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 boop. Browser. it's Streamlabs. I forget which one this is here. This is Stream Elements, so we want Streamlabs. Yeah, there we go. Let's do this for too. See, this is the problem. It's like I didn't have any place to put this because this one is just the general follow stuff. But we want to highlight the donations. That's the one thing I had noticed before. 63 days in, we weren't highlighting the donations here, and I'd rather highlight the donations here. So let's bring this down. There we go. Put that there. Where is this here? That list. Boop, 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 boop. We'll just bring that to the bottom. There we go. Lots better. Lots better. All right. Let's get cracking. Let's get cracking. Planet Zoo here. Time's short here. Time's short. Whoa, there's a fro. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's create our avatar here. Yeah, that's very pale. We'll go there. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you approved, dude. Yeah, we gotta have her gut. We're not that thin anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, we are a little bit taller. There we go. Oh my God, that's almost perfect already. All right, let's. Hi. That was, that's good. We'll go with that one. Let's do the hair. Let's see. Oh my God, didn't they have any like normal hair? Well, that was about me 20 years ago. Definitely not. No, definitely not the Pompadour. Pompadourium. Nope. Nope. See that one? Or that one? Yeah, see, nope, no Pompadourium. We'll use this one. I think we'll go for this one. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess by this point I'm pretty much gray by now. Beard. Nah, no beard. Yeah, we will definitely go without. Thank you. Mutton chops, though. Oh, God, the mutton chops. Yeah, pretty much. First half hour is avatar creation. Absolutely. All right, that'll work there. Okay. Accessories. Yes, definitely glasses. There we go. All right. I can't do the color of the glasses? Alright. See what we got here. For the let me go for t-shirt here. Okay, let's see. Let's do the pants too. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely go blue jeans. Hat. Oh my goodness, look at the hats we got. See, It's the one thing I got with Planet Coaster. I had a special hat for whether I forgot how I got it. Pre-ordering or something along them lines. Whatever it was, how I got it. A little construction hat. Yeah, I'm not digging these hats.
Oh.
All right, so we got there. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's see. Yeah, the good old purple pants, huh? How about red? Oh, that's a bright red. I guess we'll just go the normal blue jeans. Maybe we'll make them a little faded. Can we do faded? No, it's too bright. Oh, I see. We got I guess I can't. See, I thought maybe I could change that one, but apparently I can't. All right, so we'll go that blue jean route there. Okay. Shirt. Let's see here. Oh, we can do stripes, huh? Purple and white stripes. That might work.
Oh.
Those are my stripes. We can go. I think what was it? Isn't horizontal? What makes you look thinner? The horizontal or the vertical? I forget. I don't know if I'm actually digging the stripes, actually. Clashes with the blue jeans. Yeah, maybe we'll go black. We'll go black on the pants then. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. You know what? We can't do the shoes, can we? Yep, they don't have a way to do the shoes. Okay. There we go. We're good. We're good. Let's see, where are we at here? We are way over. Let's see, what would be. Looks like that'd be right about in that area. Yes, that's fine. That's a little bit too south, I think, but that's all right. That'll be fine. Okay, so let's see, because this is not the full-featured game. What do they have available? I know they don't have Sandbox available, which sucks, because I would have gone with Sandbox. I think Scenario, they have the first... news. Okay. Now live. Here we go. This is the one that tells us more beta. What's available to play? Okay, Scenario 1 of Career Mode. So that's Career Mode, which features the first part of the tutorial as well. So that's probably what we're going to go for here. Franchise. I'm not sure what franchise is. Franchise mode is available. This features a full economy with a savanna biome and will not contain any narrative or objectives. So you'll start with an empty map to develop your zoos from there. Franchise mode. Doesn't tell us what franchise mode is. Not specifically there. All right. Well, that's what this week is going to be for. Playing around. Snack time. She ate all her unsweetened applesauce and all her saltines. So thank God for that, because she wasn't interested in Sloppy Joe. Are you kidding me? God, I used to love Sloppy Joes. Another thing I'm the only one that eats in my family. Sloppy Joe. So I never get to have Sloppy Joes anymore. So aggravating sometimes. All right, let's get cracking here. All right, we'll start with a scenario here. Stately homeschooling at the Goodwin house. All right, let's start new. Boom. Drag the mouse up or down when laying the path. Yeah, I mean, it should be. I would imagine a lot of the basics are going to be pretty much the same as Planet Coaster here, which took a lot of inspiration and stuff from Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and the Roller Coaster Tycoon franchise in general, but Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 was the big change there. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what's going on with Planet Zoo now.
Ah, heyo at Hematu. Yeah, Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets.
Oh, lovely.
As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prides, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s. But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy.
Oh,
the devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So,
great.
It's up to you to finish everything off. Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you into the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Hello there.
Hi, hello.
That rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire.
Yes.
Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before we begin the real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals? We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Okay. Pan camera. Okay, that's the pan. Scroll wheel. Oh! Did I just go into the water? Hello. Scroll wheel zoom. Rotate camera. Right control Z, right control Y, redo, undo. Raise camera. Lower camera? Okay. I suppose we navigate with this too, without having to do the camera. Is this the grizzly bear habitat here? Yep, there they are. Okay. Got it. Raise lower, shift arrow, rotate Z. Yes, you rotate 90 degrees. Confirm placement, cancel placement, more controls, angle, snap, space, path controls. We'll deal with that stuff later. Okay.
Did you know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? Oh, but then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too.
Yeah, believe you me.
Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel. This is where you can find out all kinds of information about your animal. The most important thing being its overall welfare. You'll learn more about animal welfare today as we go through your objectives.
All right.
But for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why
Indeed.
don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel? See now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it. Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
Gotta get into the daylight, pal, so we can really see you here. Look at them eyes. Locate the West African lion habitat. Can I move this? No. That's up close and personal. All right, let's boom. Boom. All right, let's go find the lion habitat here. Oh, there it is. Wow, you've got a train in here? Get out of town.
Panthera Leo Leo, or the West African lion to you and me.
Panthera
Lions are the
Leo
most
Leo, huh?
social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride, although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome. Which is precisely why I handle the training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to our warthog habitat and see what needs doing there.
Well, look at that. We even got a little ride in here. One glass panel isn't a good way to ward off a bear. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. Okay, I got distracted by the train. All right, let's get back to the lines here. Oh, yeah, I missed the lines. Hold on. Where'd the lines at? Where did the lines go? I was following the train. That's the empty habitat. Looks like we got some hedge mazes there. There they are. Wow, he had all that in that little bucket? Jesus. Oh, they got a little baby lion cub. Look at that. Back up. Got a mouse. Ooh, got a mouse. Oh my god, I gotta get used to these specific controls again. We saw the lines at the zoo. When did we go? Sunday. They weren't this active though. They were lying. Where were they lying? They were lying right in their little cubby, sleeping sleeping. Okay, let's get to the empty habitat now. All right. Man, there's some nice. They got some nice scenic stuff here. I hope there are a lot of prefabs here. Because that's the one thing that sort of disappointed me a little bit about Planet Coaster. Although it had a lot of prefabs, it still didn't. Still felt lacking in that regard. I just don't have the time to build my own. Like zoos, animals just have a way too little room for their own good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, in some aspects. Yeah, it all depends on the zoo. It really all depends on the zoo.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for warthogs, but it's missing a certain something. Well, two somethings. The warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there's some zoos that are not quite ideal for the animals. At least the Philadelphia Zoo, they've spent many years working on improving the environments for the animals. Okay, warthogs.
There we are, a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Buy from the side menu. Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works.
Okay.
The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
Hashim and Karama. So those are my warthogs here. Hashim and Karama. Adopt. And adopt.
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade centre, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat. Which,
okay.
As it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
Select all, send to the zoo. Boom. Boom.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade centre, collect your animal and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade centre's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
Oh, really? Yeah. Where is it? I don't see it. Is it in the menu? Maybe it's in the menu then. Presume at some point we're gonna. Oh, there they are. Let's say I presume at some point we're gonna see them coming over to the habitat. All right, so we're gonna have to figure that one out again. Let's see, that's a big-looking curder there. It's a feeder barrel. Okay. A lot of the benches there. I don't think you need that many benches. And then again, I guess it all depends. Oh, you know what? Philly Zoo has. Yeah, they do have. In certain spots, anyway. Not quite like that. Nephew managed to get an internship with the zoo. He studied zoology in college. So nice. He was able to get an internship at the zoo. Good field to study there. Right now, Nancy. Now what? What do we do now, Nancy? The West African lion, most appealing. Goodwin House. Okay, so so that's the zoo. Zoo reps 2.5 stars. Not quite full 4 stars for animals. Conservation, education is low. Okay. Guess that's it for the tutorial. So maybe I was supposed to go there and watch them in action. Animal trade history, okay. Animal rewards. Oh, he's refilling. Small barrel feeder, okay. Alright, so we got the warthogs. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Blueprints. No blueprints. Construction. Nothing. I don't think there's anything here yet. Facilities. Nothing to build here yet. Alright. I think I lost Nancy here. Alright. Resume. I am online. Okay, good to know. Save zoo. Alright. Load zoo. Auto save 1. That's fine. Just see what it does. See if that'll reset me back here. So I want to go. Ow! Ooh, that hurt. Ooh, go through this first scenario here. Then maybe we'll look into this franchise option.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for warthogs, but it's missing a certain something. Well, 2 somethings. The warthogs.
Yes,
So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Okay, so that's what I meant. Yeah, see, I couldn't locate the trade center. I don't know where the trade center was.
There we are,
All right.
a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Buy from the side menu. Normally the animal exchange would be full
you
of
mean
animals,
adopt?
but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
Okay, we're good there.
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade centre, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
In trade center. So where's the trade center? She said, press the, go, return to habitat, send to zoo. Send to zoo. Alright, send to zoo. Invalid destination, common warthog.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade centre, collect your animal and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade centre's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
This is where, okay. Yeah, see, this is where I got bamboozled because I don't see where to go. Select go or any location. Oh, wait. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat. But I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health.
Very rudest of health.
Right.
Hold on. Let me, let's do that again. Landscape looks like the French countryside. I know. It's, yeah, it does a little bit. From what I remember from so long ago. It's funny though. The first thing I thought of when we were coming in there, and there was the little hill in the background when we were coming into the zoo initially, to load the tutorial. It's like I'm thinking, it's like that hill back there looks almost exactly like the hill that's on the other side of Hershey Park, where they have
space for warthogs, but it's missing
where they have their the Hershey Gardens and stuff like that. It's like, wow, that's like
so I'd like
that's
you
the
to
first thing I
adopt
thought
a
of
pair
when I
them.
saw that.
To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Gotcha.
There we are, a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Buy from the side menu. Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
All right, we're good there. Let's go
When
to
you
the
adopt
trade
an animal,
center.
it's automatically placed in the trade centre, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
Okay. Select them, send to zoo. Oh, I gotta do this first. Hold on. Boop.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade centre, collect your animal and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've
Okay,
marked
here
the
we
trade
go.
centre's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
There they go. Okay. Now we can watch them in action.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat, but I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy.
Okay.
You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information.
Okay, good.
Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare.
Okay.
To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
Okay. Add feeding station, add water station, and add toy enrichment. Okay, habitats. What's this? Food trough small? Okay. Let's go ahead and put that right there. Gotcha, object placement. Water bowl. Put that there. Oh.
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in.
Really?
That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
I mean, that looks like that would be mud there. So it's, oh, that thing's bloody huge. It is. Doesn't like it there, huh? But it likes it here. So let's put it there. There we go.
Nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a feral state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat.
Okay.
It's over near the hippos.
Is he going in the mud pit? Or she? I think this is the female. No, it's Hashim. That's the male. It's a little bit low res there. They certainly did get the animals looking pretty good. Oh, mud bath time. Filthy warthogs. Look at yous. All muddy now. It's nice out there. What's over here? Oh, we can't go that far. We can't see what that is out there. This almost reminds me of SimCity 4 too, where they had where it was parcels. You had the one big nation, and then the parcels where each of the cities would go, and each parcel you could do a small city, large city, medium city, and they'd be all interconnected. So basically the neighboring cities of old were cities that you could potentially create. So I wonder if that's sort of the general idea of what this would be, that this would be somebody's zoo here, somebody else's zoo here. Alright, well, anyway, let's get in here. Let's work on the ostriches. Ostriches, okay.
Okay,
Oh, it's got
job
sprinklers,
number
look
one
at that.
here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
It's like it's getting me wet. Was that a rainbow? Hold on. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that. I don't know how well this might come across the stream, but they've got the little rainbow effect there. Yeah, there it is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It isn't nearly large enough, right? Oh, that was zoomed out. Okay, so here we go. Oh, we got to finish the fence. Okay, add the habitat gate, complete the habitat boundary, connect the habitat to the path. Okay, place habitat gate. So it wants me to place the gate here. Okay. Plus it's all, I mean, how are you supposed to see the animals if it's a solid brick wall there? Seriously. Habitat gate, okay. There we go. Boop.
Right! Let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Okay. Doesn't stretch all the way across. I think there might be an adjustment I can make for that. There we go. All right. There we go. Oh, it ain't done. Oh goodness. Hold on. Too short. Of course it is. I've got to. There we go. Hold on.
Good work.
There we go.
Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat. at the
Yeah, I
moment.
did notice that,
At least
Nancy.
not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the guests can see in.
There you go. See, I can do it this way. Oh, crap. I don't think I meant to do that. All right, good. Let's see, it changes that. Well, how about I get... Okay. Done. It did swap out. So do I have to delete it and then... Now I'm confused. Oh, for crying out loud.
There we go.
Okay.
Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't.
You think?
The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
Okay. Where can I put it? I can't put it here. I can put it there. Can't put it there. I can put it here, though. Why can't I put it here? I can put it there. We'll put it there.
All right,
there we
you've
go.
finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think? Let's get 4 of them in here.
Yeah, brick wall for ostriches, but only glass for lions and bears. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. 4 new common ostriches. Okay. You can actually hear that thing spinning. Whoosh. Oh, we can go right through the glass. Just like the man from the 4th dimension. Okay. This is a gold ribbon. This is silver, and also ran. So who do we got here? We got Balad, Barika, Jonas, and Dahlia. Or is it Dalila? Dalila? Alright. Adopt. Okay. Now where was the center? That was there, it was, okay. So let's go ahead and move them all in. Send to the zoo. Right there.
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item.
Okay.
It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
There's nothing in here. Okay, anyway. Let's go. There they are. Alright, so let's get food bowl there, slow feeder, water trough. Alright, let's do a slow feeder over here too. We'll do that over here. Water trough. I think, what did I control? Got what the finite route. Oh, there is just the ZP. Put that there. There we go. Okay. Ooh, oh my God, we got the
Good
bronze
to see
ejectives
the ostriches
done.
have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Yeah, they ain't running 43 miles per hour in this one, I'll tell you.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did he do his speed camera joke?
Yes, yes, he did.
Every time we get an ostrich. So,
Oh my God,
now we've
really?
made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals. So they
Okay.
should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
Okay. Facilities menu. Okay. Power the keeper hut. Locate the highlighted builder. Oh, Bengal tigers. All right. So where would I put this keeper? There's okay. Keeper's hut right here. How convenient that they left that little spot open for us to place it there. Keep staff facilities. Keeper hut small. Keeper hut small. Keeper hut small. So I guess it just depends on the look that I'm going for here. I think I like this one here. It sort of goes in with the decor here. There we go. Come on. Where do you want me to put you? Right there. There we go.
This
Okay.
keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind
look at
that
that.
keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness
Really?
negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
Okay, sure. We'll throw the transformer right next to that. So I can Planet Coaster, we didn't need any power. They all had power automatically. Facilities. Okay. Staff facilities. Utilities. Transformer. Power and water.
Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off.
So we need a transformer. We need a lot of transformers. That
Lovely
is
work.
what it apparently
Now
looks
the
like.
keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers.
Yeah, baby.
We want to
Put
adopt
'em in
some,
with
but
the
I'm afraid there's
ostriches.
nothing
Yeah,
ready
right.
for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
80 meters transformer. Oh, look at that. She's like, we don't see any transformers at the Philly Zoo. That's all. They have all that kind of stuff hidden. I mean, we do see facilities buildings. Of course, they got restaurants and shops and stuff like that. But yeah, stuff like that isn't really left out in the open. That's all hidden behind certain areas. Okay, good. Okay, locate the highlighted area. There we go. Okay.
Righty, your next job is to build a habitat. From scratch.
Oh,
From
lovely.
wood and concrete, I expect. So go ahead and build it.
Fantastic.
And don't forget the habitat gate.
Okay.
It's always best to place the habitat gate close to the keeper hut. As it happens, there's one quite near to the trade center.
Oh, there is?
Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Okay. Is this the keeper hut? Okay, so yeah, I guess this is the keeper hut and workshop. Okay. So we want the gate sort of like right here then. All right, let's get cracking here. Concrete glass. Glass, of course. Z. See, that's backwards. That's forwards. There we go. Okay. Trees in my way. This will put you, like, sort of put you in the corner. Why not? Boom. Okay. Boom. Thanks. Yeah, we don't need that, but thanks. Oh, glass. Thank you. Zoom out here a bit just to see. There we go. Far out. Is that going? That's going right there. Ooh. Well, maybe not. Alright, so we need to go curve it like here. There we go. Bring it back. Curve it like here. Now we need all right, well, that didn't work out too well. Oh, they'll be able to jump right over here. This one's right in the edge of the rock there. So I gotta move this gate over. Guess I can make that glass too, huh? How do I just delete it or remove it? Perimeter. I only made it glass. Delete. Yeah. It's gotta be. Log, animals, environment. Terrain, overview, Tech 22. Where's the bulldoze option? You know there's got to be a bulldoze option. Construction. Of course! You're killing me. You're killing me, game. You're killing me. Where's the last auto load? Game's, yeah, it's killing me. 4:03 p.m. All right, maybe that was right before I placed that. Yes, let's see. It's killing me. I guarantee this is going to pop up where I have already placed the gate. No?
Righty, your next job is
Excellent.
to build a
All right, good.
habitat.
Got
From
it.
scratch. And wood and concrete, I expect. So go ahead and build it. And don't forget the habitat gate. It's always best to place the habitat gate close to the keeper hut. As it happens, there's one quite near to the trade centre.
So this. Okay,
Oh,
right.
and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Yes. I understand. So we'll put it here. Right here. That should work. Now I want this. There we go.
Now,
Beaut.
Bernie takes safety very seriously at his
There we
zoos,
go.
so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then, you should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode.
Okay.
Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool. Now you've got all of the perimeter selected, you can increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards. You'll want to make sure it reaches a minimum height of 4 meters.
Oh, I see. Okay. So we got to. Upseat. Dang it, let's get a right here, or the trees are out of the way. She said click and drag, but the dragging wasn't working. Let's try it again. There we go, okay. There we go. Now we want to... Wow, look at that. So we need this 4 meters. Looks like everything's...
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete. The
Okay.
habitat gate's in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Alrighty! Okay. Bavna and Zayn, huh? Okay. Adopt. Wow, $5,000. Holy but Jesus. Oh, it's invalid. It won't let me do it. It won't let me do it. I wonder if that's just because it's the tutorial or the game just says, no, you're not going to mix animals together. But there's ways around that, I think. There's ways around that.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Okay. I hear the choo-choo train. Oh. That don't look very large. All right, we'll plop you right there.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different.
Okay.
Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can
Let me
go for
guess.
a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Terrain. Water. Rough water, calm water, I presume. Tiger. Tiger burning bright. In the shadow of the night. Is that... There we go.
Yes, that'll do nicely.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment.
There we go.
Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Well, that was easy placing water. The water, actually. The water looks pretty good. Is he going to go in? See what happens when he goes in. Drinking. Hello, tiger. Oh, man, you're a good-looking cat there. I'm getting mesmerized by the water here. Okay, what did I need to do? Oh, habitat, toys. Toys. Frozen blood pumpkin. Rubbing pad. Oh, yeah, definitely we'll give him a rubbing pad here. The rubbing pads. Where do I want to put the rubbing pad, actually? Maybe out by the tree. Put it like out over here. How's that? Boom. So I guess that's food enrichment. It's a toy. And it's food enrichment.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely the bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather.
Yeah, right.
Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Why, thank you. I like blueprints. Okay, let's pop you right down there.
Poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat.
Oh,
Select
yes,
a
that's
tiger
right.
and bring up its information panel. Rightio. Click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
Like snow or sand.
Okay then, open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Needs more soil. Needs less long grass. Okay. More soil and less long grass. Well, grass don't even look that long. Like over here. Maybe we'll throw some soil over here then. Terrain. Paint. Heavy soil? Light soil. What's the difference? Some light soil maybe? Ooh. That's huge. Size. Let's bring this down a bit. There you go. See what we got here now. Bavna. So I guess the markers here indicate where they want. I guess it says correct amount of rock. Alright, we got a correct amount of soil. Less long grass. More short grass. So the rest of it I gotta do short grass. Okay. Gotcha. Short grass. Here we go. Okay. Along there. Let's see if that does the trick. Oh, look at that. He's right there, or she's right there. Still too much long grass. But this is how the Philly Zoo is set up to where like the lion, like all the cat exhibits, you know, in particular, they call, what do they call, Big Cat Falls. But they have viewing windows, but they're in a couple of different spots for each animal. Some animals have more than one spot where you can view them, but it's not like all glass like this. They've got a lot of privacy. But you can basically get right up. They can get right up to the window along with you. I've got some. In fact, I think I got some nice pictures and nice video on YouTube of abs, and Aaron pretty close to the tigers and stuff. Pretty neat to see. In fact, they have the same thing for the gorillas and stuff like that. They have an exterior exhibit, which is really huge, and then they have their interior areas too. But the one gorilla was outside, and the way it is, you have the glass thing so you can see the outside exhibit, and then you have the entranceway to where you go into the interior side. So where it met, one of the gorillas was right there, like right there, looking at everybody. Then he rolled over and scratched his butt, which everybody got a kick out of. I wish I had my video camera. I would have recorded that. That would have been great. But they have a couple of baby gorillas. It was neat. The one of the babies came down in the inside exhibit. And he started nursing, which was pretty cool to see. And then Mommy started nursing on herself, too, which was very interesting to see as well. I want the terrain. Hello, terrain. There we go, okay.
Right then. All animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know, deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other.
Okay.
The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
Okay, so there still is long. See, it looks short from here. All right. You know what? I need to hold on a second here. Settings. Out of curiosity. Effect settings. High. There we go. Let's go high. We need to go high. Ultra water. Is there not one? I want everything ultra. Ultra here. Everything needs to be. There we go. Anti-alias and let's go upscaled. Crank it up because my machine can do it, baby. Not that I'm probably going to notice that much of a difference, but still. Tigers chilling in the shade. I'd love to have a tiger as a pet. Oh God, they're beautiful animals. All right, let's do this. Let's get save. Let's do a save here now. Use Zoo save. Goodwin House. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it at that because this is just beta and stuff. Save name Goodwin House. Yep, there we go. Good? Are we good? All right, we're good. Yeah, we got. Oh, I gotta go be picking up abs soon. All right, let's. That's right. They wanted plants and stuff.
Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want.
Okay.
You can find all of the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see.
Oh,
in this case,
good.
that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Biome. Okay, good. Well, that'll have to wait till later. Hopefully, I can get back onto channel BJ Weiler later. We'll continue from here. We got back to school night for Aaron tonight till 8 o'clock. So it's like an hour and a half. I don't know what we need to be doing for an hour and a half, but hey. But hopefully I can be back tonight on BJ Weiler to do some more Planet Zoo. Like I said, we're doing Planet Zoo the rest of the week on channel BJ Weiler. But I know it's pretty barren. How? Oh, he just pooped in front of everybody. Good tiger. Alright. I was hoping to do this. Curve section, straight section. I just wanted to delete the barrier. How do I delete the... I just want to delete it. I want to delete. Alright, you know what we're going to do? There. Hey! You're not going to let me do it, are you? You're not going to let me bring it down, are you? How dare you? Maybe doing that. No. No. Okay. Right, that's we're gonna have to find that out. We're gonna have to find that out. I was gonna unleash the beasts, but apparently until I can find out where the bulldoze menu is at. Let's see, there's hats here. Staff hats. Cues, no, nothing there. Path controls. Zoopedia, notification objectives, Zoopedia. This is just, yeah, that's just telling us about the various animals, isn't it? Research species, a lot to still figure out here. Alright, well, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to have some fun before we end here. Not that we weren't already having fun, but still. It's always nice to unleash a little bit of chaos every now and again, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, thanks for joining me this afternoon, Kat. As always, much appreciated. I'll unleash the... At some point this week, the beasts will be unleashed. We will see the havoc that they can wrought upon our guests here. Nothing. I'm gonna have to find that. I'm gonna have to find that. Anyway, thank you for watching day 63 of 100 Days of Gaming. Everyone is much appreciated. Everybody joining me. Don't forget, this is all to benefit the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. 100%. Every single penny that we raise goes to helping sick kids get better. Goes to helping save their lives in the hospital. Thank you to everyone who has donated thus far. Ultimate goal this year is $1,000. You can donate safely, securely, and anonymously if you so desire. Check the video description for our Extra Life participant link. And, of course, if you're here on Twitch, check down below the live stream window. We've got a couple of big old Extra Life banners there that will get you to that participant page as well. Day 63 in and done. Planet Zoo. We got a beta for a couple of weeks here now. So, great fun. We're going to be digging into this, like I said, all week on channel BJ Weiler. So be sure to stay tuned to that. But tomorrow we've got another game to play for 100 Days of Gaming. And what do I have for tomorrow? The schedule is down below the live stream window in our schedule section. But out of curiosity, because I don't even know anymore. Are we going... Oh, Subnautica. That's right. I haven't played Subnautica yet. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everyone. I am BJ Weiler. Until tomorrow, I will see everybody in game. Everybody have fun out there. Stay safe this week. And hope to see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Thanks again, Kat. Hope to see you soon.